Hello and welcome back to the UVMtv weekly live stream.
Hooray! Hurrah! Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Fancy Tuesday. This is our Tuesday segment, the Tuesday edition of the 5-day live stream. We've got some great things lined up today. The theme, obviously, today is fanciness. I would like a little bit of help in explaining the concept, if you don't mind. Let's introduce our friend Simon Page.
We live already. Barely had time to get dressed.
Incredible. We're on time today. Simon, would you please explain to us the concept of Fancy Tuesday?
Well, I think you've said it yourself, Mac. It's universally understood that Tuesdays are the fanciest day of the week. If there's any day that you should just dress up better than you would the other days, Tuesday's that day. And we are going to start off today with a catwalk. Everyone who has come to join us, because we have a very large audience. I cannot count the number of people who've shown up today.
Truly, there's a line from Brennan's to here. The thing is, the line does go to Brennan's and not to here, but
And it's definitely for Fancy Tuesday.
it's
That
for
is-
Fancy.
yeah.
Everybody here currently in the Davis Center is here because it is Fancy Tuesday.
There's nothing else going on.
Nothing else going on. If we would we like to introduce the folks who are here on set right now? People come out and do a little bit of a walk. Yeah, come on up.
Anybody wants to introduce their outfit as well, because it is Fancy Tuesday, so we're being fashionable today.
We are being fashionable. Hello, welcome.
Thank you.
Would you like to tell us who you're wearing today?
Yeah, I am wearing Geneva Green. She is an old acquaintance of mine, and I thrifted this from her. I'm also wearing Grossman School of Business, whom I also thrifted this from.
Very nice. Very nice. Riley, would you like to say who you were wearing today?
I am currently wearing Jeff Bezos. My mom bought these off of Amazon.com, the one and only. And I'm also wearing Abby, who you may see later. This is from their closet. That's my outfit.
Simon, would you like to introduce your look?
The look?
I feel like you should step out in front of the table for this. Show off those pants of yours.
What's this table in the way for anyway?
What do you have? You know what?
Well, we gotta get.
Somebody's got to be in front of the camera.
This is two?
Yes.
Simon. Simon, introduce yourself.
About here.
That's fine.
Hereabouts.
That's fine. Okay.
Well, I'm somebody who just got dressed, just out of bed.
Just out of bed.
Yeah, it's a great look. It never fails. Nobody will ever judge you.
Can you explain the scarf?
Scarf. Always wear a scarf. All season. They never go out of style.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh, a flourish. Very nice. How is the camera situation right now? Yes?
I'm just saying, I'm hyping you up, man.
Oh, I appreciate it. I need the hype.
Well,
This
this catwalk feels exciting.
catwalk is,
I love how we have the people
Here,
streaming
why don't we get some people to come up from that side? We can walk in and I'll ask you some questions about your outfit. Why don't we work it like
should
that?
I walk off and then immediately walk back on?
Yes, absolutely. That's the best policy. All right, Mac, looking very stylish today, looking very handsome. What are we wearing?
You're saying no.
Scooch over.
Do it 360.
What are we wearing?
What am I wearing? I'm wearing a suit jacket that I got at a thrift store. It's a little too small for me, but it's nice. I've got the pinstripes going. Leather gloves that I got from Party City. They're too small for me. Oh, hang on. I've got these as well.
The extra flair. A fantastic outfit for a fancy Tuesday.
Very much. shall we bring on the next?
Our next guest. And Emmett, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt today. I have to crouch down. And it's from H&M. This shirt is from Amazon. And I'm wearing the same jeans I wore yesterday. I honestly don't know where they're from. And then for shoes, I have my fencing shoes on because of a future segment. But that's mysterious.
A mysterious future segment that you'll never be able to guess what it is.
Yeah, you'll never be able to guess.
Well, I think that they add a very stylish flair to your outfit.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. And our next guest, Caroline, what are you wearing?
These overalls from my dad, and this bow tie from my friend Evan. And the shirt, I don't really know where I got it. It just felt like a fancy fit. So.
And I agree, it is very fancy. Thank you for sharing your outfit. You're slaying. Oh, and we've got some style with our next catwalk participant. AJ, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing Antsu, my Antsu. I'm wearing an Antsu original. This is actually her leather hide, her own hide.
Her own hide, that's hers?
Yes, her skin, and we tanned it, we leathered it. That's how you get bring on the bacon. I'm wearing a little canvas I'm having a leg canvas moment. Having a leg canvas moment.
And that's what all the big fashion designers are saying is in right now. Yeah.
I'm wearing Gucci recreated shoes. Don't look at any label. These are in fact Gucci. And of course a Louis Vuitton a neck wrangler. They don't call it ties. They call it a Louis Vuitton neck wrangler. And of course my cranium cap. My cranium cap brought to you by Hasbro Games. Yeah, all right. That's what we got.
And thank you very much for sharing your outfit. Thank you very much. Do we have any other participants on the catwalk that would like to come up? Oh, we do. And Abby, give us a spin. Tell us what you're wearing.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Today I'm wearing rings from I think H&M, a tie from Kohl's. My shirt is the little polo guy, Ralph something.
Ralph.
Just Ralph, actually. His name's Ralph. Got this thrifted from Goodwill. These are thrifted from Plato's Closet, and my Blundstones. Some makeup that I put on 10 seconds ago, maybe.
And I think you're rocking the look. I think it's a fantastic look on you. Give the camera a little 360. Give him a little fashion walk. Incredible. I mean, look at these moves. Look at these moves. All right, thank you, Abby. Give a little love to the camera. And we have our next catwalk participant, Max. What are you wearing?
Shirt is from Target.
And that's how they say it.
Of course.
Yes.
Pants are from. They showed up in my. Do I have to crouch down? What? Pants showed up in my drawer one day. I have no clue where they're from. Boots are from Doc Martin.
I've never heard of that pants designer before, but I love the look.
Really long name.
Do you want to give the camera a little twirl, a little? Amazing, incredible.
Watches from Casio. Earrings are from Cheryl Bearden.
Cheryl.
Shout out Cheryl.
That's the look. All right. Give a little dance for the camera. And does anybody else want to participate in our catwalk today? I think that might be everyone. Well, Simon, what do you have to say on this Fancy Tuesday?
We do have like 100 other people, but we're gonna have to hold back because we've got other things on the schedule.
Of course, yeah. We can't let everybody do the catwalk.
What's next on the schedule?
What is next on the schedule?
Simon, you said this. We're just gonna check our schedule for a second.
We need to check.
Well, while we switch over, I'm going to talk about a couple of the fashion choices that were made. What are we setting up for?
We're setting up for fashion designing here in a moment. We're going to be seeing some top grade fashion design here, folks. We've got some incredible designers, some incredible materials, and we're going to be putting together some looks for you here in a moment.
Live on stream.
Live on stream. Really incredible stuff.
Now, Mac, what were some of your favorite looks from that catalog?
I think that Simon's scarf look was a bold choice, but he's really making it work. Was a big fan of the pattern tie and striped shirt combo, the loose fit. You know, the baggy clothes are really in.
They are in. Yes. You see them everywhere. Yeah.
I really do. I do think that the accessorizing with the watch was a good touch.
And I think that the bow ties, especially your bow tie and the bow tie that Caroline was sporting, I think that they really tied together the look. Tied together the look. What can I say?
Very in vogue right now. Great. Shall we introduce our next segment? We need a microphone over there?
Oh, all right. We're moving the mic.
Hello. We are Annika,
Abby.
and Anya, and AAA, and we are going to be competing in a fashion design contest. We will be creating clothes out of trash.
Real trash.
Real trash.
Real trash.
And we will have 1 hour to create
Hour?
have a whole hour to create awesome clothes, and then there's going to be a competition, and you all can decide whose is the best.
We had an hour to do this.
Let's check out what do we have.
Oh my.
Check out some stuff. We've got
Are we
some
gonna like race for them?
manila envelopes.
Oh, more stuff? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Cardboard. What is all the blue
Pretzel
stuff?
bag. Oh yeah.
That's all ours? What is that?
Simon brought us tent lining.
Gold. Let's check this bag.
Whoa.
No,
What is this?
Is that
Catamount-
allowed?
Yes.
Oh.
Catamount comedian posters.
Why do we have all the posters?
You guys should come. It's on Thursday. Except don't come because it's during our live stream. Don't go.
This is yarn that I'm surprised. I have this exact same yarn. Hoping it's not mine.
Water tower.
We have some Hannaford bags.
Oh,
Created by Grace.
we have one sheet of tan felt. I kind of want that.
Very importantly, some tape.
Packaging tape. Yep.
That's
Oh.
cute.
Pretty
I like
bags.
Oh my god, this is such a nice collection.
Right?
Oh my
Pirates
god.
Booty, anyone?
Oh my god. Some tissue paper. Wait. I saw. I have a little video. The love of my life. This is the best flavor. I'm not trying to start stuff, but objectively, peaches and cream is the best.
I
It's
prefer
no good.
plain.
Whoa.
I like the brown sugar one.
Raisin bran.
I think you guys are wrong.
Alright.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh
Some
yeah,
real stuff.
Some sparkly trash. This is definitely all trash.
A light bulb.
Oh shit, don't use that.
That's a great idea.
I was actually supposed to throw that away and I forgot to
Can I
take
make it
out
part of the outfit though?
I wouldn't, it's probably a hazard.
That's
I'm
very
gonna take
dangerous.
that
You're
away.
so right. Thank you.
That's a great idea.
Mild. Oh my. A jar of mild salsa filled with canned tabs. Just a whole lot of them. Can we add a dramatic zoom on this? If we're not prepared, that's okay. It's just all canned tabs. It's just so many. Who? Anyway.
We also have some lovely buttons.
An empty container of no pulp orange juice.
The best kind.
I think the worst kind.
Whoa, you're
I
a
like
pulp
I'm
girl.
a pulp girl.
Oh,
Away.
we have very different tastes, you guys.
We have this hummus container.
Cute. This is a piece of like the paper foam stuff, I guess is
Oh,
what you'd
yeah.
call that. This is my childhood. I love this shit.
We have
sorry.
some wrapping paper with little gnomes and cars and black Santas.
We also have some newspaper.
we have a Shaw's
sales circular. I think they're
Put
called.
that in the Hannaford bag.
Whoa. What? Shaw's? Shaw's? We're getting yays from the crowd.
Yay!
We had some celebration.
Give a thumbs up for Shaw's and leave a comment for Hannaford.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Leave a Wegmans comment for Wegmans.
If you want Wegmans, then comment W.
Because Wegmans is
Dub.
the winner.
And if you want Target, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Okay.
And hit the
And hit
bell
the
for
notification.
notifications so you can see every time we post.
If things get really deep in there, I'm just gonna start reading prices. So in case we need to use a little bit more of our time here on this stream, I will be reviewing our sales circular from.
Shaw's.
No, what day?
Thumbs up for Shaw's.
Yep. There are just no dates. No dates. No dates. That's cool. That's fine.
I think we have an hour. We can find the dates.
Friday, February 24th to Thursday, March 2nd.
Perfect.
Oh, that was like.
It's okay.
That was last week.
It's okay. So, here are all the deals you guys can't get. So, yeah. That's our collection of materials, and we have the next hour to assemble. Is this all happening on camera? Is this assembly happening? Oh, we're going off? Cool. Amazing.
All right, so we're gonna get started. I think we have some wine tasting coming up. So give us like 5 minutes, and you'll get to see some. It's definitely wine tasting.
Okay, what are we throwing to?
All right, we've got.
Why don't we just start?
Yeah, honestly. Hold on, I'm taking off the rings.
Do we have models to put this clothing on?
My model is gonna be me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So what are you guys thinking?
Who's that? Brian.
Who's
They're in
Brian?
UVM.
UVB Brian.
Yeah, we love Brian.
Hey, girl.
UVM program Brian.
Yes.
Oh my.
Scissors for y'all.
Oh,
Thank you, Simon.
Brian's
The
a
ambassador
filmmaker.
of Fancy Tuesday. You guys, whatever happens, I cannot cut this tie.
There's so much here.
Like, I don't
even know
want
what
to.
do.
It just might end up, because you know me.
Anyone need some?
The whole thing?
Today?
Where did you get that?
My dorm.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Okay.
Okay.
Do you guys remember, for all of us Drag Race fans out there, do you guys remember, like, the first challenge on Drag Race was this exactly?
It's amazing.
Yeah. Just got a whiff of that perfume. Oh God. Anyway.
I've gotta start thinking.
Who know he?
I'm making a bustier.
Oh. Wait, who's she?
That's mine.
Where did she come from?
She's mine now.
Well,
That's okay.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's all right. You've laid your you've made your claim. You've laid your stake. You've made your claim. I need so much tape to make this happen.
I need to take this one.
Yeah. This is a lefty using scissors. This yes, sometimes. Where did you get that? Why does everybody have real fabric? I would genuinely sew right now if I had a sewing machine. Oh, microphone. No, this one.
Is there other scissors?
Yes.
Yes. And you're just gonna look away. Now, first, for appropriate procedure, is there any allergies I should know about?
No, unless you're serving a subluxin, which is a medicine.
No.
Oh, mesh.
Can you cut this up?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm very excited. Oh, the mic?
Oh,
Can you hear us if we talk like this?
Okay.
I'll project. That good.
Mesh. I'm making a mesh.
But like, what is it originally?
A tent.
We might have a bit of a conflict of interest with the two platforms for noise. Great. Okay. Can you hear us all right?
I'm talking. Can you hear me? All right,
so
that's
Simon's
great.
gonna have to speak up a little bit, but that's fine.
I can do it. Yay. All
Ha-
right.
Have you ever attended a wine tasting before?
I have not. This is my first one.
Yes. I also have never experienced a wine tasting, but I'm going to pretend that I have.
Whoa. I'm gonna act like I know what I'm talking about.
That's what we're here to do today.
Yes.
This is a high society wine tasting. Simon, what do you have for us?
So, I'm about to give you your first glass, and what I want you to do is first give it a taste, but then, but first give it a taste with your eyes closed.
All right.
Then,
What everyone does during a wine tasting.
you know, it's just proper procedure. So close your eyes.
Proper
okay.
procedure. Okay, we're closing our eyes. How do we know where the glasses are?
Oh, thank you.
You will feel.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my hand. Oh, thank you. All right.
Should we taste it?
Cheers.
Oh. Yeah.
And here we go. I have not hit
Oh, can I
liquid
open
yet.
my eyes? Oh.
Oh. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm really getting the grape.
The grape, yes.
The grape is really strong in this one.
very strong.
Um,
Lots of grape.
Consensus on the grape then?
it's quite good. It's refreshing. You know, I get the feeling this is going to be one of the better ones that we drink tonight.
This is very good.
Um,
I'm liking this.
yeah, I could almost call it real wine. You know, it's just, a little early.
So I must confess, you're missing one other ingredient.
Oh, really?
Okay.
There's a fruit fly here. True to form.
Cranberry.
Oh, grape.
Is that a thing?
Could be cranberry. Is it cranberry juice?
All right. It is
Cranberry
Cranberry
grape.
grape.
100% vitamin C
Wow.
cranberry grape.
Oh,
Very cool.
Very fine wine that you've brought us here, Simon.
Very good.
oh, that's thanks to Annika. But
Compliments to Annika.
Yeah.
Now, I do think we might have a problem with when we have to empty the glasses to put in the
I
next
won't,
beverage.
I won't fill them so high if you had trouble with that.
All right.
All right.
Shall we return these? We're also going to have to remember whose is whose.
I will do my best to keep track.
Okay.
A good
I
drink.
like that.
Overall, a good drink.
I would give it probably like a 9.7 out of 10.
I give that a 10 out of 10. And maybe it's just because I'm very thirsty right now.
It was good.
Good. I feel like I needed a good, refreshing beverage.
Yes. Good wine.
What's going on over there? Do you think, Annika, are you going to want the rest of this? Maybe I'll use this as a palate cleanser.
Oh, wait, we have to close our eyes.
Oh, shit. All right. Close your eyes, everybody.
Contestant perks.
Putting my hands.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Feeling for the... Okay.
All right.
All right, L'chaim. That's an interesting fizz.
Yeah. I don't know what that tastes like, actually.
There's now I may be mistaken, but I believe there might be a dead fly in mine.
Really?
There's like there's
Never.
something in there, yeah?
Oh, there
Not
there
on
is
this.
some sort of
Never on
Some-
UVMtv.
On
A dead
UVMtv,
fly.
a dead fly? No.
there might be.
This really is an interesting.
That was a just opened bottle.
It's got a fizz to it.
Fizzy.
It's got some kind of pulp in it. That might be what that speck is.
Now, I don't know what this tastes like at all.
I've never
actually.
tasted anything quite like this before. It's kind of like champagne, but like not alcoholic.
Non-alcoholic champagne.
Frankly, I haven't a clue what you're tasting.
It's
so I
got
need
like
to-
a vegetable taste to it.
I'm gonna have to pour myself a glass because I have no idea.
Okay, so you don't know what we're drinking.
I don't
either.
know what this is.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, I know what it's called.
Oh, okay.
Know what it is? No.
I don't. There's definitely there's a cloud of something in mine, and it's making me uncomfortable. Look at that.
Huh.
Oh, well, that thing is alive.
Yeah, it's
Stop
swimming.
drinking that. Stop drinking that.
There's
That
a
thing is
jellyfish in
swimming.
mine.
It's swimming around.
Hey, perhaps I'll have a different glass.
The live.
No, but Matt,
Why
let's
would you
just
drink
say
this?
whatever you're drinking is making sense. It makes sense that something is alive in there.
Well, that's unsettling.
Well,
Simon, what is it that we're drinking exactly?
We'll be
Why would you drink that?
Why? Take this away from me, sir. That's not fancy.
This is
Oh.
a freshly opened bottle.
Of
Kombucha.
Queen City
Maple.
Kombucha, maple flavor.
That makes so much sense, actually.
What is
No.
okay? Now, what is kombucha? Can somebody explain it to me?
Isn't it like fermented? It's I don't know what it is though. It's fermented and has some fizzy stuff in it.
We're getting a timeout symbol. Yes.
No, like I was making the tea symbol because from what I know, kombucha is fermented tea with live cultures in it, and it's
Oh.
good for your gut health.
So is that a live culture? Would you say?
No, that's just like you know,
Well, that's
tea
a
has like
plot.
leaves and stuff
Yes.
in it. Like it's just coagulated stuff. It's like pulp. It's like orange juice pulp.
I love orange juice pulp. That's why I
Here's the
provided
bag.
a bottle with no pulp in it, as we all know. Great. Kombucha.
Yes.
Don't drink it. What's the next beverage, Simon?
I'm not going to tell you the next beverage.
You're not going to tell us the next beverage.
No.
For you to
I
figure
love
out.
this game. I'm glad that I agreed to do it.
Love trying new
Fancy
things.
Tuesday, everybody.
Trying new things is good.
Trying new things is good. You know
Yeah.
what? This Fancy Tuesday is all about exploration. It's about finding out new things about yourself. And the thing that I learned today is that kombucha is just as bad as I always expected it to be. I don't like tea. Maybe that's very unfancy of me to say, but I'm not a tea person. I don't like tea. I'm sorry. It just maybe it's the texture of it. It feels too thin for the flavor that it gives, you know?
Sometimes I'll add milk to my tea. And that really makes things bad. I
This
think
is
it's
a
better.
problem
Well, it's
because
okay with dairy.
I appeared on this program to try and disprove the long-held convention that Bostonians cannot be fancy. And I feel like I'm doing myself a disservice right now by admitting to things such as I don't like tea. But maybe I still got time to redeem myself. Huh? Yeah, we only drink Dunkin'.
Boston Tea Party.
We throw it in the harbor.
We drink Dunkin'. We do. We throw all the tea in the harbor. And that's the reason.
Pardon for a second. The next drink does have dairy. Is that something
Ah,
you're both okay with?
one of those dairy wines.
I love dairy wine.
No allergies, as
I'm
previously
okay
stated.
with
No,
it.
no veganism.
Okay.
Are you a vegan?
I am not.
All right.
Neither am I, so I think we'll be fine.
Okay.
That being said,
So
all right,
Okay.
eyes closed.
eyes closed. Okay.
Close them eyes.
They're closed. Cool. All right. I'm a little
Here we
scared.
go.
Whoa. I like that.
That certainly
a
does
lot.
taste like cream.
It does. It kind
Yeah.
of tastes like. It tastes like. I don't know how I. It's good. It's really good.
It's instantly coated the surface of my mouth.
Yeah, there's something. Well, I don't know. It's coating the glass right now.
That's thick. That's thick. It's like drinking melted whipped cream.
I don't know what this is either. It's sweet, very sweet.
It's very sweet.
Maybe some.
Something that I think probably isn't meant to be a beverage on its own.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I know what this one is. Shall we reveal it?
I guess.
Yeah, why I
would
keep
like
drinking
the,
it.
I would like the reveal.
Are
actually.
there any final statements,
Um,
conclusions?
Well, now that you said it shouldn't be a beverage on its own, I feel like, yeah, I agree with that. I don't know what it is.
I believe this is a substance meant to be put in coffee.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, you'd be right.
This is Nestle Coffee Mate Creamer.
Wow.
Yes. Hurrah. Warm, rich vanilla.
It's actually
America's
pretty good.
number
I'm
one
gonna admit it.
creamer. Coffee
I
Mate.
have to say, the tasting skills so far are
Impeccable. We've got very refined
Impeccable.
palates here. Let's give this one back. I'm not gonna drink the rest of this glass.
We've got one more glass.
Oh.
So let me just. And the interesting thing about yours is if you pour something into that, it's gonna mix with the creamer that's remaining in the glass.
Oh, so
this,
fun.
This is gonna be a fun
This is gonna be.
interaction of flavors.
I'm excited. Love a good interaction of flavors. Slide that over there. Yeah. Wow.
This is fun we're having.
I
You
can't
don't
believe I
want
just
to drink
drank
the rest of the.
coffee creamer.
You don't want to take like the last
I'll
sip of that?
take the last
just
sip.
to try and get like a little bit.
Fresh vanilla coffee.
Mmm. Good
Yeah.
wine.
This is great wine tasting.
Wouldn't it be? It would be a bold choice if Simon like actually brought wine and that was the last one. Like
Fun
just
fact, I didn't
fully
provide any of
alcoholic
these.
wine. What do people usually say at wine tastings? Like I'm getting I'm getting notes of this.
Yes.
It's got like an oaky flavor.
They do like you know, kind of.
They kind of they aerate it a lot.
Yeah.
Some people have like special.
Yeah.
Well, like I do that sometimes, but just like with water. Just like habitually.
Or like I don't know. Is it in like a thing where people are like, oh, this wine's dry?
It's
Or
a dry
like
wine. What's a dry wine versus a like? Is there a wet
Is
wine?
there a wet wine? Is it all wine wet? Maybe it's all a liquid.
Oh God.
Okay. Now I don't really know about if water is wet or not.
Well, the next one is ready.
Oh.
Is it wet?
It's for you to decide.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Fun.
This is the last one you have.
Oh God.
I don't like. That's not a good sign generally.
Oh my God.
At a
Please no
tasting.
reactions from
Okay.
bystanders.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, I've smelled a flavor already. Here-
Oh.
Oh. I haven't even tasted it yet.
Okay.
I have not gotten anything. Nothing is coming toward. How? There's
Yeah,
like
this
nothing
is what
in
I
here.
thought it was.
You must tilt it farther.
Oh no! God damn it! I know what it is. It's certainly if I know what it is, it's very viscous. That's probably why I haven't gotten
Okay.
it, and that's why it smells like Chef Boyardee. I can't.
It's gonna take a minute.
Yeah. Take it off. I'm just gonna sit here.
Well, I'm getting hints of tomato.
Oh.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing has hit my mouth. It's like trying to drink salsa. Okay. That's a sauce.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Is it tomato sauce or is it like?
I think it's tomato.
The tomato part is right.
It's tomato soup.
There's no. Okay, be honest with me. There's no meat in this, is there?
I don't think so. That'd be surprised.
If I'm here drinking meat live
No.
on stream,
No meat.
I'm gonna.
is
Somebody's
great
gonna
wine
answer for it.
No meat.
All right. Well, I've got a little bit on my mouth. Unless I want to
Put
like.
your finger in it.
We don't have napkins on set, so I'm gonna refrain from doing that.
Oh, it's really mixing with the French vanilla creamer. I don't know what this is.
The
That's
right,
a-
the right
something.
answer was already given.
That's
Oh,
a
okay.
thick
Just didn't
substance.
commit to it. Commit to an answer, and then we'll reveal.
Some sort of soup. Some sort of. I'm gonna say soup.
Tomato soup.
Tomato soup it is. It
Yeah.
was soup.
Campbell's tomato soup.
Wow.
And you know, it's oh my god, look at it's like look at the way it jiggles. Is there a way nobody's on cameras right now. Should I bring this up to the camera to do a close up of this? Cause it's fucking
Oh.
Can you tell
It's jiggling.
No
It's like
swearing on
moving.
Fancy Tuesday.
It's like jiggles.
That's not very fancy, yeah.
That's gelatinous.
It's moving. It's
Well, that sure is a good wine.
yes.
Getting
Love tomato wine.
getting notes of tomato. You can't really, with this one, you can't really do the.
No.
Well, what are we gonna do with the red?
It's
There is one more wine.
There's one.
Oh.
Well, what glass am I gonna
Yep.
drink it out of, Simon?
Well,
It seems we're out of cups.
the last one.
Rinse these.
okay.
Maybe rinse one of the ones that has
No.
less viscous
Yes, I
stuff in it. Like this one might be easier to rinse.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now I do.
Oh yeah, no, these are perfect.
I'm just gonna set these aside.
I do have something to address here with you now.
Yes.
You just let out a swear
Oh,
a
a
minute
cuss
ago.
word? Oh God.
And we don't do that on Fancy Tuesday. That's
There's no swearing on Fancy Tuesday?
yes, especially not on Fancy Tuesday. I mean, not in general, but on Fancy Tuesday of all days, and on live UVMtv. What do you have to say for yourself?
In my defense, I am from Boston. And that's all I can say for myself. I'll refrain from doing it in the future. However, I don't know. Sometimes it's called for, you know?
Everybody makes mistakes.
Okay, what's the line? What swear words are we allowed to use? Can we say hell? A lot of poets use the word hell.
The most appropriate swear words on Fancy Tuesday are the words that are generally not swears, but you use them in when you put them in a sentence. The context tells people that they are being used as swears.
So like made up swear words.
Well, they're not made up. They're just repurposed words.
What if I swore in a British accent? I feel like British accents are fancy.
Would you like to demonstrate?
Yes, please demonstrate.
Can I actually say a swear word?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just for demonstration.
Oh wait, but like British people say like, oh, is this like
Bollocks.
bloody hell, something like that, or like I don't really know. I can't think of anything else.
Bugger. Do British
Bugger.
people say bugger? Bugger?
In a British accent. Maybe I'll review the next one.
I think that we should dispel the notion that British people are inherently fancier than American people.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I speak for the people of Boston. Fuck you, Britain.
Swear word.
and we have that on stream. That's on the channel now.
Somehow I feel like my pushback against swear words has caused there to be more swear words in this conversation. But anyway, we're ready for the next
okay.
line.
Okay, just
Oh,
put 'em out.
all right.
Okay.
I suppose.
Oh. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh my god, I know exactly what this is.
I do not. Kind of a.
I'm getting hints of mint.
I'm getting like a. If hand sanitizer were drinkable,
Okay.
but like one of the scented ones from Bath and Body Works.
Yeah. Enlightenment maybe.
It's not
Enlightenment
fizzy.
yerb.
I'm gonna assume it's not more kombucha.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Is it a yerb?
I don't know what a yerb is,
A
but
yerba mate?
it does.
You heard it here
it
first,
does
folks.
say that on it.
UVM student does not know what a yerb is.
Enlightenment yerba
Oh.
mate.
That's a
My
yerb.
favorite thing
Turns out
ever.
it's a real thing.
I've never tasted a yerb,
That's my favorite
and now
kind.
I have. And I gotta say,
And I will.
it's I wouldn't go out of my way to drink it, but it's not the worst thing we've had tonight. So maybe my standards are a little low.
What is the best wine you've had tonight?
Ooh.
Definitely this one.
Okay, for me, personally, it's this one. This is a close second, though.
This was nice. Like when we had it too, it was cold. It was nice. This is very cold. How are you keeping these so cold?
I haven't kept them in.
Okay, what is in a yerba mate?
Ingredients
It's
are right
like
there on it.
it's yeah. I actually really don't know. It's
Purified
just
water,
good, though.
organic cane sugar, organic yerba mate extract. Yerba mate extract. What is a yerba mate?
It's a tea, I think, in South America.
Okay.
And it's like, no, I don't know anything else about it.
Peppermint, honey,
Tea in South
citric
America.
acid, caffeine. Cool. I don't know what a yerba mate is.
Good drink.
Now, what if I were to...
Oh, a little mixing.
See, now we're doing mixed drinks.
Okay.
It's mixed drinks hour.
Now that one looks actually kind of good.
That actually is a nice color. It's pretty good.
How is the soup, Simon?
Well, personally, this is my favorite
Oh, good lord.
among the wines we've
Okay.
tasted. I mean, I haven't tried the others, but this one does strike my liking.
Yeah. It looks like it's good. Looks like you're enjoying it.
You could say that again.
Yeah.
Crikey.
I gotta keep adjusting the minute maid to yerba mate ratio.
Are you getting the right ratio?
I think I could use a little bit more. Look at how nice that color is.
How is it?
I think that's good.
Pour me
I
a
like
glass
it.
of the yerba mate. I've got to try it.
Give me a drink, bartender.
One. Wait
you gotta.
Oh, the little slide.
Yeah. It's not the most conducive surface to sliding of glasses
No.
Yeah.
Minties.
without spilling them. We don't want to ruin this tablecloth because it's the only one we've got.
He was drinking tomatoes.
Oh, goodness. Absolute clam basketry.
Oh, the flavor that has gone through these taste buds tonight.
We've gotten certainly
So many flavors.
a wide variety of flavors.
Feel free
To,
to take a drink with you, please.
I think I will take this one, at the very least. I don't know who's going to drink the rest of this opened yerba mate. Do you want this?
Sure, I would. Thank you. Wow.
Well, I know I'm gonna finish the tomato soup.
Maybe you should put some creamer in there, see how it tastes.
Oh no, I'm vegan.
Wow. How do we want to check in at our designers
I do
station?
believe it is time to check in.
Yes.
Throw two. Have we thrown two?
Okay, where's my...
What?
You're on.
We're on.
Oh no. Oh god.
All right.
Be real time.
We're doing wonderful. We did stop for the Be Real.
Hold on.
Not gonna lie.
Everybody has to be in my bureau. Okay.
Hold on.
31 seconds, guys. We almost made it. Okay.
Okay. We're on.
Cute.
Yes,
Trying
our
best.
All right. We're doing pretty well. I've got this skirt action going. It's going. It's looking pretty cute, I think. It has a little zipper on the side.
Incredible.
I want to make some more embellishments. I also plan on making a top out of this white fabric with some lovely straps right here. And I personally think that I'm going to win this competition. I don't know.
Whoa. Are we on camera? Can they hear us? The mic's over there. Anyway, okay. So, right now I'm currently working with the mesh skirt action. Yeah. I'm not gonna show you guys my top, cause secrets. Keeping my secrets till the end. But currently the mesh. This is the strip. This is the strip of mesh that I'm working with. So we're gonna have a skirt. The top is up to artistic interpretation at this point. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna get somewhere. We're gonna do something with something. Okay.
I have this pleather and foam bustier, and it has a corset back detail.
Insane.
Is what I'm working on right now.
Oh my
Originally,
God.
the goal was to use this as one of the cups but it did not stick to the fabric. So I just replicated this, and this is what we're working on right now. Thank you to the Davis Center desk for giving me the stapler, and thank you to Emmett. Thank you to Emmett for delivering it. Thank you. And then I'm also, I think, going to make a sort of skirt out of this bag, but I might make it out of something else. Also, if you're my sister and you're watching this right now because I sent you the link, hi, Micah.
Hi, everybody say hi,
Hi,
Micah.
Micah.
How old is your sister?
My sister is 17 years old. Her name is Micah. I had told her that I was going to tell her a story about that my friend's sister told us.
How do you spell?
It's Maaaika. She says, "Okay, we can talk later. Watch the
Wow,
live
Micah.
stream right now, please, even for just a second." But this was on Sunday. I had told her, "I'll call you in a bit, and I'll tell you."
Did you call her in a bit?
And I called her, and she was on the way to a field hockey camp. And so she could not answer the phone. And so I now have, oh, she just messaged me. She says, "I'm on. Hi, Queen." Hi, Micah. We're just talking about how I was supposed to tell you the story about Jana. And I'll call you another time and tell you. But this is I think you'll love to see, Micah, this bustier that I made.
It's so good.
Isn't it cute? And it's got a corset back detail. This is Abby, and this is Annika.
Hi, Micah.
Hi, Micah.
Nice to meet you.
So it wasn't, she said it wasn't a camp, it was an indoor league. League.
Okay.
And we have 1 minute, and Micah says, "Slay, love the bustier, thank you, Micah." Ta-da.
Oh wait, what if I? Hear me out. Wait, just tie it. That could be fashion. This could be fashion. This is fashion.
Oh my gosh. I feel
Your
like.
friends look like cuties, love them.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, girl.
I feel like my skirt's a little too conservative.
This is a lot. For me. There's a lot of stuff happening right now.
I want to see if mine fits.
Mine most certainly does not. What's happening with that?
This?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a top. Potentially.
Hold on. Okay. Okay. You see, now we're getting somewhere.
This is gorgeous. I'm sorry, I'm staring at your boobs.
No. Why else do you think I made the top? This is getting No? Okay, so I've been sent a message from the audience to say hi, Reagan.
Hi,
We love Reagan so much.
Hi, Reagan.
Can I say who Reagan is?
Yeah.
Reagan is Max's girlfriend. She goes to UMaine.
Hi, Reagan.
She's
I
the
see pictures
sweetest
of
ever.
you guys. They're so cute.
Yeah. It's adorable.
Okay. I think these might
Oh no! Wait.
I can't
Start
get it
from
over
the
my
head.
butt.
Go.
Start from the head.
We can
Oh,
we
okay.
can shimmy you in.
Okay.
Diver mode.
Okay. Will you will you lace it up later? I'll just take off my crap.
Just taking off my Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We have the loop. A couple of the top loops have coming up.
Oh my
we should
goodness.
secure it at the top first.
Okay.
Wait.
Well-
it's gonna. It might overlap. It might. No. It'll be good. It'll be good. How did you do that?
Staples.
How did you do this so well? This isn't fair. Okay. Wait. Where's the other end of this? Oh, is it at the bottom? Oh, that's. Oh. Okay.
It's like a
Oh. Whoa. Okay.
1 minute to win it.
This is as tight as it goes.
Maybe I need to make it tighter.
Yeah. Honestly, we could like, if that fits,
Yeah. We could staple
you could
it.
just we could
Or tie it.
yeah. Or we could make like we could punch holes in it like here and here and
Where's
just go through.
this piece coming apart?
That piece is stapled in, I think. Oh, is that a final loop?
This is the final loop.
Don't staple your for the
No.
love of
Okay.
God.
I'll work on it from this
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
No, you can sit. We're just sitting. We're just here. We're just here hanging out.
Okay. What do you guys? Okay.
And I think in a few minutes, we are going to be teaching you, not us,
Okay. Perfect.
how to duel.
Oh,
Like,
not a
real-
swear word.
Real life duel.
Like real life. We're going fencing, homies. We're fencing. We're missing quality content over here.
We are.
now. What am I?
I remember it just being two of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Chris, Vern, and there was Robin. And
Have you seen the posters? It's just us.
yeah, there was that poster.
Oh, you're the girl from the posters.
I'm sorry. Genuinely, I was like, who are they putting on these posters? That's out at the club. Okay, that makes sense. Who made those posters? We were the only ones in that show.
I think.
Wait, no, we.
Oh, fencing.
Now.
How do you guys feel about swords? Pretty fancy, right? Yeah.
Woo.
That's fancy. Our next segment is going to involve that. We should
Oh.
probably make some space up here, shouldn't we?
Yeah, where should we?
Emmett,
you
how
hear
much
us
space
talking?
do we need for
Yep.
Have you ever had a dream when you?
Have you ever had a dream
yeah.
that when you want? Shall we move this table out of the way at least?
Maybe move the drinks.
Well, let's make a little bit of space.
Yeah.
We've got a
Space.
guest to help us learn how to duel.
Boy, am I on fire to learn how to duel.
Haha.
That's crazy.
That's great. That's a good joke.
That was a great joke.
That's a really good joke. What are we gonna do with this open can of soup?
Eat it. Drink.
Simon was drinking it.
I'll
Mac tried to drink it. It didn't go well.
Set this aside for Simon. I turned that glass upside down.
Oh.
Pull the table back a little bit.
Yeah, I already pulled it back a little bit, but we can do more.
Wire might be
Yeah.
Can I just sit here and watch?
Sure. Yeah.
You have spectators.
Oh. I want to be taught how to fence so much.
Who's gonna learn how to fence?
Anybody.
I don't know. Somebody.
I volunteer.
I'll volunteer.
I volunteer.
I volunteer.
Which
Okay.
camera should I be looking at?
Well, you know, any of them. Probably the ones that are facing you. Yeah, raise the
Sit back here, I
I
guess.
guess, yeah, I'm gonna sit back here and I'm gonna give a little demonstration of all the equipment and then we're gonna fence.
Awesome.
Hello. My name's Emmett and today we're gonna be learning how to fence. As many people know, fencing is one of the fanciest sports there is, along with polo, water polo, and croquet. Not a lot of people know this, but fencing is actually one of the oldest sports in the modern Olympic Games. Fencing is one of the only events to be present since the very first modern Olympic Games. So, I'll be giving a little rundown of the safety equipment that we use in fencing, and then we're going to proceed to use none of it, because I don't have 2 sets of it. So, starting off, we have the glove. The glove is important because it's padded and it'll protect your hand. It's also important because if you really, really hate someone, you can slap someone with it to challenge them to a duel. I'm not going to slap you with the glove, don't worry. Yeah, demonstration. The glove goes on your hand much like a glove. I lied. This is the only glove that's ever fit me correctly. Then we have the fencing jacket. I was too lazy to put it on because it's an ordeal. But it's made of Kevlar. It's a rip-stopping fabric, so it doesn't rip. I've never ripped a jacket before. It has my name on the back and the country that I fence for. It's stenciled in. Very fancy, actually. Then we have.
Tell them the fun fact you told me today.
Oh, the reason it says USA is because I technically qualified for the Junior Olympics in fencing, but didn't end up going.
Can we get a round of applause
No,
for
please
Olympics?
don't.
Yeah.
Please don't.
We're going to.
No, because everybody from the Vermont fencing division, the Green Mountain division, qualified because we didn't have enough people to run a qualification event. So everybody qualified, and I didn't end up going.
Slay.
Next up, we have fencing pants. They have suspenders, which are very, very fancy.
Oh my god.
They are also made of Kevlar and will not rip. There's a theme here. And then finally, one of the most iconic pieces of fencing equipment, we have the fencing mask. This is not a helmet. notably. This will provide you no protection if you get hit in the head, except for right on the front here. It's mesh wiring. You need one of these because in certain forms of fencing, the head is a valid target. You're allowed to stab someone on the mask or slash them on the mask. So then we're going to move along to the weapons. We do call these weapons. They're not really called swords. We call them weapons. This is an epee. It's one of 3 weapons used in fencing, and it's also the best one because it's the one that I do. So taking it out of the sheath there, that's the type of grip that we use, that many people use. It's not a straight grip like you would think. It's a pistol grip. It's got a big guard to protect your hand, and a very flexible blade. See? It won't snap, don't worry. This is a good quality one. I've only ever snapped one, and I've bent them many other times.
How hard do you have to work to snap? What circumstance did you manage to snap it?
It was an old weapon, and when they get older, they get stiff, and when they snap, they lose all flexibility, so it's really dangerous. They'll go straight through one of those jackets. I know I really talked up how good the jackets were, and then at the tip there, but oftentimes that's never going to happen, because on the tip we have a little button. That's good Foley, right? And when the button gets pressed down, it sends a signal through a wire that's in the middle of the blade, through a wire that I have attached to my jacket to a little scoring box. And that's how they do it in modern fencing. It's all electric, and that's how scorekeeping is done.
That's actually super interesting. Like, I didn't know that. That's actually something I learned.
Exactly. So, notably, with the epee, there's no slashing allowed. You're not allowed to slash somebody with this. You're only allowed to score on a thrust. That's why it has the little button on the end. So, moving on. Do you have any questions first before we resolve differences through combat?
Can I wear the helmet?
Yeah, sure. So, the way you do it is, this, I really apologize, it's disgusting.
I'm excited.
But, like, you put the thing back here, and has the band here, just gonna put it like that, right like that. So there you are.
Ooh, she's got a weight to it.
You get used to it. I once forgot I was wearing this at a tournament here at UVM, actually, and I was just walking around with it on. Perfect. It actually fits you pretty well. If you put it down a little bit more, that'd be the most secure. Yeah, perfect.
This is just gonna be like that one scene in The Parent Trap. Can we get somebody who's identical to Mia? And then we can just like have a weird reveal, and then you like chase each other around.
There's so many people I've met who started fencing because of The Parent Trap.
Really?
Yeah, they saw it in The Parent Trap and then wanted to start it.
Yeah, that's when they like realize that like they're identical. They take off the fencing helmets, and it's like the big reveal.
It's
They
also
freak out
inaccurate,
because-
much like many movie fencing scenes. It's very inaccurate because they're using foils and using the wrong equipment.
My question about that movie is how did they get 2 actresses who look the exact same?
They don't. So the funny thing is that twins don't actually exist in real life. Like they had to make that up for the movie.
They would have had to have, they shot, the same actors played both characters.
Yeah, they're never in
No,
the same
but that
scene.
wouldn't be possible because they were in the same scene together.
There's no such thing as twins.
Twins aren't real.
Reese and Jen, if you're listening to me, you don't exist.
Who are Reese and Jen?
Yeah, who?
Don't worry about it. They're played by the same actors.
Well, they don't exist. They
Yeah.
don't exist clearly.
The more you know.
Great. Well, any other questions about fencing and then or the
Or
Parent
twins.
Trap? Yeah, or the existence of
How much
twins.
do you know about the Parent Trap?
Not a lot. I really only know about the fencing scene in the Parent Trap. Like I've seen the movie, but I don't know much about it. I know much more about fencing.
What's the most accurate fencing scene you've seen in a movie?
There's a movie called The Duelists. It was Ridley Scott's first movie, and that has the most accurate depiction of dueling I've seen. In terms of sport fencing, there has never been one. There was even a movie called By the Sword, which is all about sport fencing, and it's terrible. So I wouldn't recommend it. But I don't really care that, like, they're fun scenes to watch, so I don't really care that much.
Someone play an instrument in a movie where they're just like,
Yeah. Like, I love the movie Whiplash, but apparently that's super inaccurate with the drumming, so, you know. Actually, believe it or not, the Princess Bride, which a lot of people love, that great sword fight scene, is pretty accurate. And when they're talking about fencing, they say real names of fencing masters. Like they use real names.
Are you allowed to do like jumps and flips?
Actually, yeah, it's called, when you jump and then lunge, it's called a balestra, which is the Italian word for a catapult.
Can you teach me how to do a backflip?
I can't do a backflip.
Okay.
I can do a balestra. Yeah, sure. So, in balestra, so in fencing, there are three sort of main movements that you're going to do. This is called drawn guard stance. Yeah, exactly. Feet at 90 degrees like that. Yeah, just like that. You sort of lean into it. Your other hand, a lot of people put it right here. That looks silly, so I just kind of let it hang here. There's the advance, which is just like that. Yep. The retreat, just like that. The lunge, which is just like that. Just the lunge. And then the balestra is this. Where you kind of like click your heels together before you do it. Yeah, so it's like in slow motion, you have this, click your heels together to sort of jump, and then into a lunge. Yeah, sort of. Yeah. There's also the flesh, which is a running attack. I'll not show you. Where you cross your feet over, you're kind of like falling forward to run at somebody. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's sort of the basics of fencing. There's a bunch of parries that you learn, and for any French speakers, all of the parries in fencing are numbered in French. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So those are the 8 main fencing parries. Because your body in fencing is broken up.
You gotta try a hit of this.
And so you sort of have 2 parries that covers each one. Exactly. Yeah. Just like crossing yourselves. So who wants to fight the swords? Perfect. Do you want to feel what it's like to get hit?
It's like a beehive. Sure, yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to stand over there, like this.
That wasn't fun.
Yeah, exactly. It's not fun.
Yeah, it's not.
Or also the throats on the target.
That's cute.
Yeah, side of the head. Yeah. Also,
You can't like whack someone.
no, but what you can do is with your wrist, you can flick it. And so people who are good enough at it can flick it to the point where the tip bends down and sets off the button. So, yeah, you'll see people actually reach around and flick someone's back. That's good to score a point, or a touch, as we call it in fencing. Yeah, a touch. Great. Anything else you want to learn? Or do you want to? Sure can. Yeah. So it's your kind of it's like fingers underneath. Yeah, and it's really just your thumb or something. So you should be able to just sort of let it.
I was really hoping it like
No, just go.
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, exactly. It feels a little cramped because the grip is supposed to be pretty small. So yeah.
So that would be a
That's 1. That's free. That's our first parry. Yep. 2 is up here. 3 is kind of straight out with your hands supinated. 4 is here. Yep. 5 is pronated. 6 is like this. So it's right there. 7 is in the low line right there. And then 8 is over here. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, it's weird, yeah.
it's longer than you think it would be, which is
Yeah, it's regulation FA is like 3 feet long.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
how long is this one?
3 feet.
That's 3 feet.
Yeah, it's a little under 3 feet. I think it's some in the 30s. I think it's, so yeah, and weapons vary in terms of balance, grip style. Some people use a straight grip and hold it at the very end to get an extra inch of reach. Some people prefer different balances. I like the balance on this one. Yeah, and you can see a little electrical socket in there that we plug the wire into.
Right.
Yeah, so that's fencing in a nutshell.
Very nice.
Do you guys have beef with each other? Do you want?
Yeah, I feel like
want to fight with swords.
I feel like we need to take out a lot. Like I feel like we got really angry at each other while we were on set for photography club. Yeah. And I think I need to stab Mia.
Would you like to slap me with a glove? Because that's
I don't.
traditionally that's sort of, or you throw it.
I'm not like angry at you. I'm like angry at me.
No, that's what I'm saying. You can slap me.
Oh, okay.
No, not me. No, I didn't say slap you.
I'm scared.
Okay, you actually went for it. Hold on. Yeah, wait, hold on. Let's in front of the table. Go at me. Don't go at you. Spin move. I'm gonna do one of the. I came behind the back, man. No cheating. Is that cheating? It's not. I don't know. We're getting our hands behind the back. I don't know why I have mine there. Have you ever seen like the what? What's happening? We have to. Okay, we're too far forward. Between the legs. Oh. Back step. Oh. Oh.
You win then. Yeah.
I got scared. oh, good. Yeah, good game.
There you have it.
Friendship.
Genuine match.
Thank you for teaching us that.
Yeah,
I
no,
feel like I learned a lot.
You guys did a great job.
No, I feel like that was really good for me.
Yeah, good job, everybody. And if you're a UVM student, the UVM Fencing Club meets Sunday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. and Monday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. I know they're terrible practice times, I'm sorry, but it was the only time they could get. It's a great group of people, and we want to grow the club. So please come and learn how to fence, because you don't need any experience.
Thank you.
Do you need any help bringing yourself?
We're gonna clear all this up, but should we cut over to our designers at this point?
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
Designers say no. Max says yes.
We look naked. Don't let us be naked online.
Okay.
No nakedness on stream. In that case,
Yeah, no nudity.
what are we?
Just talk.
It's the Mac hour.
It's. I guess it's So it's just me now.
Drink the rest of the tomatoes.
We're ahead of schedule here today. What should we?
Go for it, Simon. Go for it.
Simon is
Pitch Fancy Tuesday.
rapidly doing things behind the scenes. This might be a good time to mention that. Oh wait, what are you doing? What have you got there?
I'm gonna yassify Simon.
Yassification. Let's get it.
This bag here contains elements of things that go in hair.
Things that go in hair. All right.
My request to you is make me fancier.
Okay, I'll make you fancy. Let me see what we have here. Oh, this is fun. This we're definitely gonna incorporate. We have multiple. I mean, this. Okay, we've got some great things going on in this bag. I'm just gonna. So I can see what we've got to work with. Okay, this is gonna be such a stylish look. Would you like your hair to be braided, or what are you thinking for the look?
I think that
I'm gonna tie my hair back.
I don't exist, so this is all you. This is what.
Okay, so I'm doing the
like,
boy's hair.
Consider me an extension of yourself.
Okay,
Treat it like your own hair.
and I will. Okay. Excellent. Okay. I don't know what's happening with our fashion designers. I'm being shushed. Okay. It's time. Okay. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna go with a 2-braid look. And one of my favorite things to do in the summer is if I'm feeling like my hair is a little bit too thick, but I still want to wear it down, is I'll do some buns on top and I'll make it cute. so that I can get it out of the way but still have it long and flowy. So that's what I'm going to do with Simon's hair, because I feel like that's what's good for the length. I don't know what's going on with the program right now, but we're rolling with it. So I'm going to take this little bit. Simon, would you like to talk about the concept of Fancy Tuesday and how you came up with it a little bit for the audience?
Well, you'd be mistaken to say that I came up with it.
Okay.
But there is some history to Fancy Tuesday, and I don't think I've been completely honest.
Oh?
Shall the truth come out?
I feel like the truth needs to come out, Simon. I feel like this is the only way to go.
It all started last June. Yeah. Last June.
Okay.
I was at work. I lived at work.
Okay.
We had our work lunches, and someone had my roommate at work. This is in New Hampshire, working for the Appalachian Mountain Club, but my roommate decided, I'm going to wear a nice shirt to lunch. It was just the first thing he put on. It's kind of like what I've got on underneath here, just, you know, we've all got a few. Or classic collar shirts. And he got a lot of attention for it. His name was Ben something. Gosh, he used to be my best pal. Anyway, Ben something sparked some interest, and I don't know whose idea truly it was, but Fancy Tuesday was born.
And so you thought for the stream and for UVMtv, it would be good to bring Fancy Tuesday back.
Well, Fancy Tuesday never really went away.
Okay, Fancy Tuesday never died.
It reached a peak a few months later in August, at which point I had convinced about 30 people to dress up fancily every Tuesday. And that was very exciting, but it did die out. It had a period of what's that word? It's a fancy word.
Morning?
No, that's not it.
I don't know. I was handed it, and now we're doing Simon's hair.
Truthfully, this is my mom's stuff.
Okay. Okay, we got one side. We got one side done.
Do we have a mirror on hand?
I don't
Probably not.
think we have a mirror on hand, no.
Oh, that's too bad.
I could pull out my phone and you can see what you look like there. Here.
It's okay. I don't need to know what I look
Voila.
like in person. Ooh.
There's your hair.
Ooh, yes.
And we'll continue going for now. Okay. So in terms of bringing Fancy Tuesday, I know that you've had a lot of creativity, and is it okay for me to mention what some plans for later in the live stream are?
I don't think anything's a secret. No.
Okay, nothing's a secret. All right. So you have written your own Fancy Tuesday song. Do you want to talk a little bit more about that creative process and what that was like for you?
Oh gosh. I mean, I don't know if I really want to sing this song. I've never really sung it properly, to be honest, but it does rhyme, and
Okay.
I think it's rather fancy, and it's definitely the most work I put in per word in any piece of writing before ever.
Nice. So
I'm
really
not-
letting your creativity flourish through the Fancy Tuesday song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you have have you written any music before, or is this just like a one-time kind of a Fancy Tuesday inspired jingle?
Absolutely not. Never written a song in my life.
Fun.
It was Fancy Tuesday that inspired me to write a song.
Fancy Tuesday serves as a driving force, yeah.
I don't know that there's much else in this world that could have motivated me to do such things.
All right. Well, while we're on the topic of Fancy Tuesday, I know that
How many braids are you making up there?
Just two.
Just two?
Just
Okay.
two, yeah.
Okay.
But while we're on the topic of Fancy Tuesday, I know that you're working on a show based off of the concept of Fancy Tuesday. Do you want to talk a little bit more about that and what that filming process is going to look like? And maybe if there's anybody watching who's interested in participating in Fancy Tuesday, what you could pitch to them to, get them to participate?
Sure. I didn't always want to make a documentary about Fancy Tuesday, but this semester I have started making that documentary because I realized that Fancy Tuesday is something that people buy into. I mean, it's spread like wildfire, really.
It is a concept that people like, yeah.
I mean, the number of people I've met on campus who are familiar with Fancy Tuesday is astounding.
It's a substantial amount of people. One might say, yeah.
I'd say it's getting nearly universal. If you meet someone who needs Fancy Tuesday explained to them, you're probably dreaming.
Yeah, honestly. I'd say that Fancy Tuesday has kind of become a worldwide phenomenon. I think, if you don't know what Fancy Tuesday is, what are you even doing,
Yeah, and that's really because it's something that you're born knowing. Like, you don't have to... It's not one of those things that you acquire in your early years or your later years. It's as general knowledge. It's
a biological phenomenon.
Yeah, it's like you're born and you understand that you have hands. It's like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You understand that Tuesdays are fancy.
It's just that general, people know that Tuesdays are fancy, and they've always meant to be. And I think that was a line in a ton of different creation stories, I think, Tuesdays are meant to be fancy. Because they are. They are meant to be fancy. Well, I finished the two braids, and I'm thinking, what can I do to make this look? I mean, is there anything that you're seeing here that's really inspiring you or, screaming Fancy Tuesday to you?
Oh, well, I'm very impressed with your ability to braid my hair because I can't do it. I've tried. I have.
All it needs is a little bit of practice,
I can't get the
angle. That honestly, that is the right thing.
To be honest, I don't know how a lot of this would be used, but
I feel like
I'm going to say it is your discretion.
I'm going to finish it off with a red accent, maybe on each side. We'll see if I can find. Maybe I'll do this on one side and this on another. Or if this one's got some sparkles on it, honestly.
Go for it.
I think this look could be good. Okay, I'm going to do this on this side. And then this side, we are going to finish off with this sparkly one.
Wow.
And you are all set. Oh, I forgot. I already clipped back your hair with the green one. All right, and you are all set, Simon. There is your finished look.
I feel fancy today.
And you are. You're very fancy
And
today.
you too.
Thank you very much, Simon.
Oh, when did you put your hair up? Did you do that while you were...
I said that to you. I said I'm going to clip my hair up.
Oh.
And, okay. Well, we've both got our hair done. And it looks like, are we ready to go forward in scheduling? Or
What's our next...
It's a great question. You have the schedule back
Checking with
there.
fashion designers.
And the fashion designers have gone missing.
Where did they go?
Let's just talk about, I'm going to file a missing persons report because there are 3 people who were on our set when we started and they've been over there, and then I asked what was going on and they shushed me and disappeared. I haven't seen them since. And if anybody is in the Davis Center and able to look for our 3 missing people on our team, I'd really appreciate that. Their names are Anya, Annika, and Abby, the 3 A's, and we need them, and they've gone missing, and I don't know where they are. And it appears that Abby took off that button down at the beginning. However, they've left a shirt here, so if anybody has one of those dogs that can sniff people out from their scents, that would be well appreciated. We do have some things over here that they'd be able to use. I genuinely don't know where they are, is the best part. Half of this is a bit, half of this is genuinely where did they go. Did anybody see them go in a certain direction? No?
Maybe that way.
Okay.
You know, I
This
what
is
I would
great.
love to see.
What? I'm not going to speak French. Max is suggesting that I speak French, although I can tell some stories about French, maybe.
You know what I would love to see? Or unless
What
you're
would you
unless
love to
you're
see?
really into
No, please come up with a bit.
Max over there has some great hair that could be manipulated.
Do you want me to braid your hair, Max? Or Criff? Either of the Maxes.
You know,
I'm just gonna somebody's hair I need to braid. Okay. I'm doing hair now.
Hi.
Okay. Do you want to talk about Fancy Tuesday?
Sure.
Fancy
So Fancy Tuesday. Simon has made Fancy Tuesday. Ow.
Sorry.
No, it's my fault. I brushed my hair earlier.
Brush your hair, King.
It's very important to brush your hair.
It is very important. Hey, who's on the what camera's on right now?
2.
2?
No, 3.
3?
Yeah.
Brush your hair.
Brush your hair.
Whoever you are out there, I
Take
know.
care, brush your hair.
I know
That's
you're
what they say on
watching.
TikTok.
If there's a hairbrush in the vicinity, I don't care. If you're bald, brush your hair.
Is my dad watching? If
Paul?
so, Paul,
It's time.
you're bald, but brush your hair.
Brush your hair.
That's
Doesn't
me.
he have a beard?
I love you, Dad. He does.
Brush your beard.
Can't wait to meet you. I'm not gonna meet you, but can't wait to see you.
Can I address
Yeah.
you as Father Beard in the entire
No,
time?
do
I've
not
been-
do that.
Can I give a status report?
Yeah.
The ladies are, they've asked me to tell you that they're almost ready, but
Okay.
it's still working, so.
Okay, so they haven't gone missing. We are aware of where they are. If anybody was sending out a search party, we know where they are. So
Do not worry.
it's okay. It's fine. You're too tall. Thank you. That really helps. Actually.
Really, actually?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Are we doing French braid or?
What do you want me to do?
I forget. French is like in. Dutch
French is in
out.
and Dutch is out.
Okay.
I did Dutch on Simon's hair, but we can do whatever.
Let's do French.
Let's do
Let's
French.
get crazy.
Let's promote French lifestyle.
Let's not do that.
What do you mean? I love French people. Live on stream. I'm gonna tie
French.
this one in a ponytail for now. You're gonna get the scrunchies. You're gonna be.
I know one
scrunched
word in
up.
French. Well,
Okay,
actually,
what's
one
your,
phrase.
What's your one phrase
It's,
in French? Oh wait, no, it's. I know what it is. Say it anyways.
I have to remember. Bonjour.
Le boeuf, s'il vous plaît.
Yeah, well, okay. Le bout, bonjour, le bout, s'il vous plaît. That means beef, please. I know that.
Okay.
The other one.
You know another one? That's crazy.
Bonjour, bonsoir.
Good evening.
Je voudrais
Okay, I would like
un hamburger
a hamburger
avec
with
seulement de fromage.
with only cheese.
Yep.
You want a grilled cheese.
Je voudrais un hamburger avec seulement de fromage.
Okay.
S'il vous plaît.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
That's the only French
You're so
I know.
polite.
Yeah.
you know, I would like, please. Thank you?
Merci.
There you go.
I've been to France.
The most polite French speaker you'll ever
Ever.
meet is sitting in this chair right here.
Bonsoir.
I know that we already had this chat yesterday, but I'm struggling to be an interviewer and also do hair at the same time. Do you want to talk about any of the projects that you've worked on recently?
Recently? Like how recently? Are we talking like
I don't
days,
know. I was gonna ask you about
months,
Photo Club, but I'm like, you already talked
years?
about that
Okay, I'll talk
yesterday.
about Photo Club. I'll give the full rundown because I love telling this story. Back in May, I contracted COVID. And so each day of I had this idea for a show. I wrote it in my contemporary cinema notebook at the very end because I was bored in class, and I wrote the whole everything that happens in Photo Club, and then you want to know something crazy?
Sure.
Drew was originally going to be called Gordy. Yeah.
What was Gordy originally gonna be
Gordy
called?
was originally going to be called Dale.
After none other
no, Dane. Sorry, Dane.
Okay.
Not after our own Dale.
Our own Adelia
Adelia
UVMtv
Williams,
station
UVMtv,
major.
Yeah. But I wrote it in the back of my contemporary cinema notebook in April, and I when I had COVID and I came home because it was the end of the semester, I I wrote all of the scripts each day of quarantine while I was bored at home. And then
Which ended in some great lines.
On set, we called them COVID lines because they didn't really make any sense at all. Well, no, they made sense, but in the way that like someone who is very sick would understand language. Anyway, so I sat on it for like 3 months over the summer because I had other things to do, and September, I started auditions. I auditioned 7 people for 5 roles. This phenomenal person got the role of Chris.
Why did I think you were going to call me a scallywag?
Okay, this scallywag got Chris because they're the best at Chris. Then we got, who else? Abby was Drew.
Nobody else.
Nobody else was on the show. It was just you. Then Abby is Drew, Mia as Vern. And
did you just forget Vern's name?
I just forgot Vern's name.
That's
and
cool.
then our good friends Maddie as Quinn and Adam as Rowan. And they were all built for these roles. They were born for these roles. They did these roles phenomenally. They did these roles exactly perfect.
You know what's funny is actually when I walked in there,
you were
Max
terrified.
pricked my finger.
Yeah,
and
so I wanted a blood
wanted-
sample for
yeah.
everyone, just to know what blood
No, because
type.
they were looking through all of our genetic code to see if we like had the like characters.
It's
genetic
crazy,
code
actually.
written in.
You know
Yeah.
what's crazy?
What?
In your genetic code, it says Chris.
That's crazy,
Yeah,
actually.
I know, wild.
Oh wow, that's phenomenal,
Yeah.
actually. A brand new way of casting shows.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Following this, we, what else happened? We didn't film it, actually. We quit. I cut a few scenes out. There's gonna be a little fun, a little behind the scenes. One night after we finished, I think, the chase scene, spoiler alert, Chris and Drew chased Rowan into the alleyway between New Heights. There was after that shoot, I had determined that I had to cut a few scenes or else the show would not be made. So there's 2 scenes. One where Vern was going to be taken away from a car and like kind of like forced to the ground, and then another scene where the same thing happened to Drew and Chris. They didn't really seem necessary, and if anything, they were harmful. And so I was like, whatever, we're not going to have them in the show.
but I think that what you replaced it with, and
Oh, yes.
I saw what
In
he replaced it with for the first time
in
yesterday.
turn, we replaced it with the dream sequence. We had a little extra time on one of the last days when we were filming. I like the way braided hair feels also.
Fun. It looks bad.
No, I'm sure it looks great. No, come on.
I don't have the best angle on the braids here, I'm gonna be honest, but it's fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I was, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, we cut scenes, dream sequence. We had a little extra time to film. Okay, so those who are familiar with The Sopranos know that dreams make a very important role, or play a very important role in the show. And I was taking a class with, shout out Todd McGowan for exposing his entire life.
Tom, if you're watching.
Todd.
Todd?
Todd McGowan.
Todd, if you're watching.
Todd, if you're watching. Todd McGowan. Shout out Todd McGowan. Really crazy guy. No, I shouldn't say that. You know what? Fuck it. In my notebook, I wrote down all of the wild things that he said throughout the semester.
Sometimes you gotta do that with
It's a
some
full like 3-4 pages long. And the text is small. It's wild. Anyway, so we were watching Sopranos. I was watching Sopranos for class. And I was like, I like the idea of filming a dream sequence. I like how it's a projection of that individual's psyche and understanding and stuff like that, and like who they are, but without it's their unconscious desire. We were also reading Freud, unfortunately.
Oh God.
Yeah. We were reading a lot of Freud. Oh, bye Emmett.
Bye, Emmett.
Bye Emmett. We were reading a lot of Freud. and so it's about well, Freud is all about dreams and other things, wink,
And other things.
And so we watch. I gained an understanding of dreams, and I was like, maybe I could do that through the film. So if you kind of look a little deeply,
Just a little.
Vern's dream sequence has a little bit of a meaning, a hidden meaning. Should we expose the hidden meaning?
I wasn't there to film it.
No. You were there. You know the meaning, though.
Kind of.
No, you can't expose. That might be season 2. Oops! Did I just expose that?
Well, you kind of already said it yesterday.
Okay, maybe if there's a season 2, Vern has a crush on Gordy.
Oh wait, yeah, that was the.
Saving that for season 2.
Wait, forget I said that.
What? There's like 4 people
Okay,
watching.
whatever.
It's
Yeah,
fine,
there's
it's
4
fine.
people watching. Yeah, that's the little. If there is a season 2, knock on wood.
Wait, let me.
Holy fuck!
Hey,
Do that again. Do that again. Do that for the camera.
Got nothing in there.
That's hollow.
There's nothing in here. There's a. Nothing. Hardest head award goes to.
No. Hollowest head.
Hollowest head and hardest skull award.
Like a bird.
I'm kind of built like a bird.
I haven't seen my hair.
You haven't seen your hair? Okay.
Okay.
Here.
Where are the? Can we find the?
Yeah, can we find the fashion?
The fashion people.
You can here. Look at your hair. It's.
Oh my goodness.
Should I tell them to come?
Whoa.
Yeah, tell them to come, please.
Whoa. Wait. Okay. Hold up. I look like I do
Does
field
anybody
hockey.
else want you? You do field hockey.
I look like I.
You do field hockey.
I do field hockey. I've never
You
played
do.
field
I
hockey.
said do.
Do. That was a really bad high five.
I didn't know if you were
G-lock,
G-locking or
G-lock.
high-fiving, and so I just grabbed your hand.
So.
What's happening?
What?
You want your hair?
Oh, phenomenal. Okay.
It's gonna be
So long.
your braiding hair. This was not a bit that I planned on. Okay. Step on up, Caroline.
Thank you.
Are you okay with me brushing your hair?
That's totally fine. You do whatever you need to do.
The fashion
Oh,
people
okay,
are back.
they're back.
They're back.
Oh,
I'm
they're
really
back.
sorry. If you
That's
want me to braid your hair, I can later.
That's totally
I'll have a little conga line going while I braid everybody's hair.
No, you're really good though.
Red
Like,
carpet style. Do you want to do the interviews or should I? Are we ready?
oh, it's so warm over here.
Okay. No, it's fine. I can do it. I'm on a roll now.
All right.
I'm on an on-camera.
You can do like a speaking to the microphone kind of situation.
Okay, I'm gonna be speaking to the microphone. Thank you. That goes in my bag, the hairbrush. It's tiny and gray and on the chair.
What is the time? It's 7:30. Oh well, that means time is up for our clothing makers. Our what's the fancy term? Fashion designers. Excuse me. We are giving them a few bonus minutes because we want these outfits to be peak quality.
All right. All right. Are any of our fashion designers ready to go on the catwalk right now? Okay, they're deciding what order they're gonna go in, but I'm telling you guys, it's looking really good. So Annika, are you first? All right, come on up. Show us what you've got. Give us a little spin. Woo woo. All right, Annika.
Okay.
So tell us what your creative process was like. Tell us what you got going on.
So, I made this skirt out of Simon's tent, and I thought I would add this fancy mesh, also from Simon's tent. And I went for a little like picnic vibe with the little bumblebees. Yeah, I think I did very well.
Honestly, I think you did too. I think it's a really good outfit, honestly.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and can I see the bumblebees? You mentioned them.
I have 2 of them. I also had a little button here.
I love the little it's like your signature like design piece is the little
Yeah.
bumblebee pendants. I love that.
Thank you. Little details.
Little details. All right, do you want to like give a final twirl for the camera, or do you have any other comments to say?
Maybe talk about your process, what inspired you.
Yeah, what was the inspiration?
What inspired me? Well, I was really thinking about those picnic vibes, and we're in Burlington right now, it's snowy, and I just really wanted to embody the warmth with the bumblebees and the tube top, and I think I succeeded.
I think you did really well. I also I've just noticed the twirl up the strap. I feel like that really ties everything together. That gives an air of whimsy to it, if you will.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much. Do you have any closing comments on your outfit or?
Vote for me.
You heard it here, folks.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Does this mean that you're next, Abby? All right. Come on up. Give us a twirl. Give us a. There you go. Yeah, work it. All right. So, I mean, I'm already getting yours sounds a little bit different than Annika's. Can you? It does.
Very sonically.
Thank you. It's a whole look. Let me know, what was your creative process like? What went into doing this?
So first I knew the holographic tissue paper was like basically a requirement for me. So I made a little top out of her. Really sad we didn't have enough to make the matching skirt. But as soon as I realized I had two dueling themes. I wanted a mesh skirt, but she was a little too see-through. I wanted this, once I tied it around, this was monumental for me. So I decided to combine my holographic top and my tie-around mesh and incorporate that also into the skirt made out of tarp material. Here's the zipper that I just kind of hacked away at, And we have a little tie here to match. Yeah.
I think that it really all ties together very well, and I like how with the holographic top, there's those blue tones that are really tying in with the skirt. I feel like anything pairs with it because it's got all those colors in it.
Yeah.
Especially when you turn, it's great. It's got a lot of dimension to it. Are there any kind of hidden features, some characteristic items in your outfit that you feel like really make it your outfit? And
I think our ties. Our ties together. The thread that's not there.
I feel like it ties
the whole thing.
the whole
The
thing.
whole thing.
The whole
Yeah.
thing.
Thank you. Yeah. I really agree. I just want to have a big shout out to Simon's tent material. Without this, we would not be wearing very much at all tonight. And we're very appreciative of this.
Because we need to be wearing clothes on YouTube.com.
We need to also be wearing clothes in the Davis Center where we are right now.
Both of those things
Preferably, please, for the
are
love of
rules
God.
that we pretty much need to adhere to. So. All right. Well, do you want to give like a final twirl for the camera?
Yeah.
Okay. Woo. All right. Thank you. Well, thank you for sharing your look. Been good?
Signing off.
And Anya, come up, give us a twirl. Show your look. All right. I'm loving the train already. There's a lot of, I can see this is, a longer outfit than the others.
Longer, yeah.
Do you want to talk about your process?
So
And
I
what
was
that
thinking
like?
really kind of warrior princess, which we were gonna do. I came in with this crown and wanted to channel that with the shoulder piece right here. And then we've got this long, thank you Simon's Tent as well. I think it really sponsored all of our outfits. We've got this long train at the end, and then it's a high-low, so we actually needed more fabric for the bottom of Annika's dress, fun fact. So they're different lengths, which is fun. And then, it can zip up, so you can decide like how much movement you need when you're fighting your battles. Maybe not that much movement, or you could be like, oh, I might need to maybe do a cartwheel or something, and you can really kind of stretch around.
That is
yeah,
useful.
very useful.
Yeah, I could use that in a couple dresses,
I know,
honestly.
very, very important. All dresses, I think, should have it.
And I can totally see where you went with the Warrior Princess. I especially love the inclusion of the soda can
Thank
tabs.
you. Yeah, I actually needed a way to, put this together because it was not like this was a little too like shrugging. So we've got this situation.
Yeah, I love the creativity exhibited. I'm especially a big fan of the corset top.
Yes,
I don't know if you want to
thank
turn around and show
We have
the
a corset back.
Yeah, the corset back
of
is
Annika's old pleather skirt type thing, and then we've got this foam bustier part.
And it's very fancy.
Thank you. It is Fancy Tuesday, so I feel like it has to make sense. Yeah.
And I love how you've included the
Thank you. The tiara.
the tiara that you were
I
already
had to put
wearing.
that on.
Yeah, it ties it all together very well.
Because how do you have a warrior princess without her warrior princess Fancy Tuesday?
I'm always saying that. All right.
Your catchphrase.
Yeah, I'm always
All the
saying
time.
that. I just all the time. I can't
It's
stop.
Like, oh my God, like warrior princesses need their crown every single day. Yep.
Yeah, it's what I say every time I walk into a UVMtv meeting.
Very true.
Okay. I don't quite know how this is gonna work. Are we doing like a vote or?
Maybe we should have some people on to discuss a little bit, and then we can take a vote.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to utilize the poll feature on the YouTube stream.
For me, Annika, or Abby. Do we want to have them come up and?
Yeah, why don't we have all
We can
three
look at
looks
all
lined up
three
next to each
looks.
other?
It's hard because you can't do different letters for our names because they all start with the same letter.
Oh, and we both have N. It could be J, N, and B.
B. What does the B stand for?
Abby.
B.
Yeah.
Just do whatever you
Sure.
feel like.
Are we having like a glam cam?
Yeah.
Glam cam.
Oh my
Glam
God,
cam.
can we glam bot it?
Glam
Like,
cam.
like
Yeah.
those things they do with that thing. Except it's not
You
working.
should like zoom
It's
in.
it's like a fake boomerang.
Yeah.
They're so funny.
Zoom out and then zoom in.
Yeah,
and then zoom out
dramatically.
again.
Yeah.
Ready?
Because the camera.
1, 2, 3.
Oh shit! Sorry.
We can do it again.
I'm not really centered on your faces, so hang on.
How
Okay.
can we move? The hell?
3, 2, 1.
Incredible camera
It's
work.
coming
It's coming off.
Oh, the whole thing?
No, just this.
Okay.
And we always gotta be watching out for each other. That's what friends are for, right
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Very
this was about teamwork. This was about,
You should have seen us in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Stapling each other into
yeah,
these outfits.
we were
you know.
stapling. We were giving each other the extra glue to
Very
keep our
supportive.
skirts.
Yeah.
And I do really like that because you guys all use Simon's blue tent fabric, it does look like these could all be like a part of some like sister lines of
Right. It's one
fashion.
collection. Yeah.
It's
We're talking
a
kind of
partnership.
a partnership. Yeah. The Little Mermaid inspired maybe for the new movie upcoming. The new one.
The
The
live action one with which I never remember if it was Lily or Hallie.
It's Hallie. It's
Halle
Hallie. Yeah.
Berry.
Halle Berry.
Oh, that one. Okay,
Yeah.
I knew this was happening.
Hallie.
Okay.
Bailey.
How's
You
the
need
poll going
outfits.
back there?
We look like we just came out
You
of
can't sing that. It's
What?
copyright.
out of the ocean. It's
2 more minutes.
I believe it's direct sounds. Can we sing?
Someday I'll
we sing our own
thank
songs?
you.
Yeah, why don't you guys?
Lyrics? I think you can.
Yeah, just
I want to be
We're UVMtv
Yes.
wearing these outfits and
Making
videos. We answer your questions and sometimes we give you pizza.
Bad answers.
Bad answers.
Up where?
yeah. Oh my God, wait.
How do I join? When can I see? I want
Oh my
to
God.
be a part of UVMtv.
Wait.
Over in Old Mill,
Whoa.
225
At
7 o'clock.
Can the two
No
of
one's
that be
clapping.
copyright? Can the two
One
of
more.
that be copyright?
Oh.
One more minute.
I don't think
It's
we're
till
good.
Grammys, right?
voting time.
I don't know.
What's another song from The Little Mermaid?
No. We can sing She's in Love. That's my
In Old Mill. dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Now in the Davis Center. dun-dun-dun-dun.
Not
Isn't it better down in the Davis Center? Where the people walk all day, dancing around and homework and play. Think that it's fun singing a song. The Davis Center.
Oh, I want to sing a real song. I can't. I'm like done here.
I think the votes are in.
Are the votes
Are the
in?
votes in?
Anya?
And we have can we get a drum roll?
Yeah.
Anya, you have won the fashion design competition.
Thank you.
Do you want like an acceptance speech?
Yeah.
Like drop your names dramatically.
I have 70% of the vote. 77.
Oh my God.
How many people voted?
9 people.
9?
9,000.
9,000. Thank you, all of you. I really appreciate it. I'm going to dedicate this one to my fashion sisters, Annika and Abby, because, we couldn't have done it without each other. And then honorary fashion sister Riley for interviewing us. Thank you. And shouting back to all of you for voting on this wonderful town meeting day. Thank you.
Well, what a heartwarming end to the fashion design portion of this live stream. I don't know what's next on the schedule. I've been on camera for a while. Fancy Tuesday song. Oh my goodness, we teased this bit earlier. Well, we've got some lovely singers up here. We already know that. Simon, Simon, I see you have sheets with the lyrics on them. If you'd like to bring those up. I'm excited. Would anybody else like to participate in the singing of the Fancy Tuesday song? Oh.
My thoughts are, yes, as we close out this stream, we will be singing. I'm thinking I will lead the song, and it will be a sing along as I sing song. Repeat the lines after me. And when the lines say to dance, you'll know what to do.
Okay.
So do we each get...
First, let's move the tables. We don't want to limit the dancing space.
Dance. Can I do an
The dance floor. 15 minutes. No. How long do you want it to be?
It is 7:45.
Did we want any more hairdos in the meantime, or skip right to this?
I can do a 10-minute interpretive dance if we want. No, I can't. I really I can braid somebody else's hair. We can do a braid our hair. We can do a braid trade. Braid? I can also braid.
I think that's a great idea. Let's hold off on the song a minute. A couple minutes.
There's nothing fancier than a braid. That's very true. Okay, we're going to do the song last and a braid train first. But we're sitting on the ground? Okay. Yes. We've decided. Just 3. Okay. 3 minutes of a braid train? 3 minutes of braid train? I can't do my thing in 3 minutes. I can handle that. I can handle 3 minutes of braid train. I can. Okay. Wait. Who am I?
Should we go tallest to shortest?
Yes.
Okay, I should go in the back.
Yeah. We're all. I'm 5'6". Do you want your hair braided? I don't know. You can braid my hair. It doesn't matter. What's happening? On a chair. I'm probably smallest. Do you guys just want to do a braid train and then I can go back? Okay. For a little bit. Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. All right, team. This is the. Oh, I thought we were sitting. Okay. Oh, God. What I would give for some peaches and cream instant oatmeal right now. What I wouldn't give for some peaches and cream instant oatmeal right now. I can give you some cream. Coffee creamer? I am so all set, but thank you so much. What?
It's been out a few hours.
What's been out a few hours? Oh, that's kind of else thing. I want to sit so bad. Like, it's giving up. Hold on. Okay. Nope, there we go. We're good. Put your leg on. Just had to shift legs.
You're not used to those legs, are you, Ariel?
Up where they stand. You're not used to those legs. Oh, why? Here, wait. I can sit. I'm falling apart. One time we had approximately 15 minutes to braid every single person in the ensemble's hair for our show of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Keep in mind, fun story. So much about me is coming on the panel for my first year at UVMtv. So thank you, Mac. I'd like to tell the audience here a story about the one time I was in a production, my high school production of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Now, keep in mind, we had a 15-minute intermission, give or take, to braid everyone's hair in the cast. In the what? You can stand back up. Okay. To braid everyone's hair in the cast. Everyone's hair. Actually, not in the cast, just in the ensemble. But so we sat down in chairs in a lineup, braid train. Everybody was doing braids. Everybody was getting braids. Everybody had to learn how to braid. Everybody who was in the cast had to braid other people's hair, even if they weren't getting their hair braided. So we were going full force. What are we laughing?
Oh, oh, all done? Oh, so yeah, we had, that was my braid train story. I forgot where that was going. It was so interesting. You just kind of sat out. It was really a bonding exercise for nobody. Oh, my story was that in that very show, Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, I was one of one of two freshman girls who were cast in the chair dance. Now, what did I have to do in said chair dance, you ask? Something that should not have been done by a 14-year-old. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. And so what had to happen? What had to happen was I did something that nobody should have to witness. Especially who? The principal of the high school. Yes, I did. I did a chair dance at 14 years old in front of the principal of the high school. Dreadful. So dreadful. Thank you.
Yeah.
It was so valuable.
All braided up and ready to go. Yeah, I think we're ready for our song.
Is it song time?
Fancy Tuesday?
What?
Yeah, show the braid.
Oh.
Hold on. Mine's kind of, I tried my best. It's a fishtail braid, but it's hard because Annika has short hair. So the pieces at the bottom were unable to wrap all the way around.
Talk about it.
Yeah. So I was doing a fishtail braid on Annika's hair here. We started out pretty well, but then once we got to the nape of the neck, these pieces were unable to fully go around and then tuck in. So we tried our best with this braid train. I pulled out a couple pieces at the front to make it nice and pretty to offset the lack of structure in the back.
Yeah, sure. All right, so I was a little nervous because whenever I do Dutch braids, I don't know why they're laughing. There is always bumps. But honestly, I think I did pretty well. And I think this braid really goes with Abby's aerial vibes with their dress. Yeah, I think I did all right. I kind of love it though. All right, Simon.
Why they're laughing so hard back there.
All right, crazy things are going on backstage. But here and now, we are going to have our Fancy Tuesday song led by our very own Simon Page. Simon, take it away.
Well, first, I have to say I'm very impressed by the outfits that have been, yes, designed.
We did the next year after.
And I'm getting emotional because of how much fanciness we've had on this Tuesday. This is one of the fanciest Tuesdays, if not the fanciest Tuesday I have lived to see. Though there may be fancier in the making. Now I'm gonna sing this song. Repeat each line after me, and hopefully it's fancy enough for. Aloud in all capital letters.
Loud in all capital letters.
And wearing most colorful sweaters.
And wearing most colorful sweaters.
Let us sing with beautifulness.
Let us sing with beautifulness.
The world is a beautiful mess.
The world is a beautiful mess.
In case you do not realize we exist.
In case you do not realize we exist.
It's a fact we can't idealize. Get the gist?
It's a fact we can't idealize. Get the gist?
To mountain peaks we climb. Through campus we spelunk.
To mountain peaks we climb. Through campus we spelunk.
And on our glass we chime. Once ice has gone kerplunk.
And on our glass we chime. Once ice has gone kerplunk.
It's getting time to dance, see?
It's getting time to dance, see?
We've been so very fancy.
We've been so very fancy.
And we hope you'll be delighted. You are cordially invited.
And we hope you'll be delighted. You are cordially invited.
To join our fancy, beautiful Tuesday mess.
Tuesday mess.
It's a world of pretty messes. The miracles are flying.
It's a world of pretty messes. The miracles are flying.
We're busy wearing dresses. We hope you see we're trying.
We're busy wearing dresses. We hope you'll see we're trying.
There is no point in lying.
There's no point in lying.
It's a time for full-on crying.
It's a time for full-on crying.
And we hope you'll be delighted. You are cordially invited.
And we hope you'll be delighted. You're cordially invited.
To join our fancy, beautiful Tuesday mess.
To join our fancy, beautiful Tuesday mess.
On Tuesday is the time to dress up fun and fancy.
On Tuesday is the time to dress up fine and fancy.
And sing the silly rhyme, where oh where could Lance be?
And sing the silly rhyme, oh where could Lance be?
The point is we're in style. My brother's name is Kyle.
The point is we're in style. My brother's name is Kyle.
We'll be here quite a while, and we hope you'll be delighted. You're cordially invited.
We'll be here quite a while, and we hope that you're invited. You're cordially invited.
To join our fancy, beautiful Tuesday mess.
To join our fancy, beautiful Tuesday mess.
Given all the circumstances, we still don't know where Lance is.
Given all the circumstances, we still don't know where Lance is.
But of all the other chances, it seems that with our dances,
But with all the other chances, it seems that with our dances,
this is the part where we get dancing a lot. Don't repeat that.
we are dancing.
We won you over to the trend, and now we're thrilled you are a friend.
And now we're thrilled you are a friend. That's it? Okay. Thank you, Simon, for giving this gift of Fancy Tuesday.
I hope no one ever misses a fancy Tuesday ever again. They're very fancy. What's our time? 3 minutes left. Oh golly. If you want, I think I'd mess it up. I've said enough.
All right, today I am going to be giving an outro of the events of the day. I think that a lot has gone on, so I'm going to give a little bit of a recap as to what all this was. So once again, it is Fancy Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in. Tuning into Tuesday. Anyways, I love the note. I love the TR. Look. I feel so fancy, and it's Tuesday. Tomorrow we have Wedding Wednesday, which I don't know if we've talked about. I don't know if we've talked about whose wedding it's going to be, so I'm not going to spoil it yet, but you're going to want to tune in. Then we have Tunes Thursday. After that, there's going to be a musical extravaganza. And finally, the Last Supper Friday. Do you want to explain the Last Supper Friday?
Well, it's the Lord's Day, and we'll be celebrating the end of this half of the semester with some food and some good company, including Max's dad, Paul. Welcome to the show, Paul, in the future. But in the meantime, we hope you've enjoyed this Fancy Tuesday. We've seen a lot of wonderful areas of fanciness today. We've seen fashion, we've seen wine tastings. I've tried not to swear and I've failed. I'm sorry, Simon. I failed Fancy Tuesday.
I forgive you.
Simon forgives me, and that's all that matters. In conclusion, Fancy Tuesdays for forgiveness. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Are we done?